Hello. The site is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. Thank you so much for helping us. See all links in the description. Now we will analyze the main fundamental indicators of the company 374WATER Incorporated, ticker SCWO. This review was based on data as of September 14, 2024. By classification, Guru.Markets company 374WATER Inc. belongs to the subcategory water supply. 26 companies participate in the analysis, and this is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. If you're interested, you can pause the video. You can consider each parameter of the corporation under study more carefully. Access to the database with the ticker structure is absolutely free and open. So, friends, let's finally begin. Market capitalization of the company 374WATER Incorporated is $0.22 billion. With a market capitalization of the subcategory of $228 billion. 374WATER Inc. has a share of 0.097%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $58 billion. 374WATER Incorporated accounts for 0% share. By comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share 374WATER Incorporated in a subcategory in case of market value assessment is 0.097%. The book value is 0%, which is 100% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The organization under study has no financial obligations. Score for the company's financial obligations. Very good, 2 points. The ratio of the company's market value to its profit is 0. The average for the subcategory is 29.3, which is worse than for the subcategory. An assessment of the company's market value to its profit in comparison with the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$7 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is very bad for the company's price. Estimation of the expected future profit indicator in comparison with in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 134.3. The subcategory average is 3.8, which is 3,434% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the market value to its revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $0 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown, which is extremely bad for the company. An assessment of the estimated future revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. If you are interested in such analytics, we kindly request you to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell. The margin is -406.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 12.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 419.1%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.024%, which is 304% less than the share of market capitalization. This fact shows the imbalance in the current market value of the company 374WATER Incorporated, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is equal to $6,925,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $1,716,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's indicators is 303.6%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Profit per employee minus $209,400. The average in the subcategory is $58,500. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 258%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's revenue per employee is $50,000. In the subcategory, there are $453,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 806%. Estimation of revenue for each company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Shares shorted are 5.6%, compared with the subcategory average of 2.3%. This is an indicator of the risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 79% for the company 374WATER Inc. Whereas for the subcategory this level is approximately 56%. Technically, the subcategory securities are valued lower than the company's 374WATER Inc. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares 374WATER Incorporated and subcategory shares, we will see that over the past 12 months, the company's shares 374WATER Inc. showed a dynamics of 19.3%. Against price changes in the subcategory 19.5%. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but you need to take note of this fact. The total result is as follows, minus 5.5 out of 10 points. Average score for the subcategory, 1.8 points. If you look very broadly, within the market as a whole, we can note that the average result for the US stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against the score of minus 5.5 points from 374WATER Inc. Let's look at the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all previously made decisions by the information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free, link in the pinned comment. Based on the assessment of the company's securities, 374WATER Incorporated. Guru.Markets. Open an order due to the fact that 374WATER Inc., one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. Thank you all very much for watching this video and for using the information and reference system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the most excellent audience on the planet.